Guys, I didn't think you would enjoy my last video so much. That was a very nice surprise. So I want to follow that up with a new video in the same raw format as last time and an unedited talk with you guys. So feel free to join in the comments below and let me hear your thoughts about this video after you've watched it. The game we are playing today while I rant about the topic of today is The First Descendant. Never played it before, but it looks interesting. A game I probably will never finish, and that fits very well with today's topic. It's okay if you don't finish games. Let's begin. So have you ever opened your game library, scrolled past dozens of unfinished games, and felt this weird mix of guilt and exhaustion? Like each one is silently judging you. Because I have. A lot. Actually right now, in my PC Game Pass library, I'm looking at Kingdom Come Deliverance, Scarlet Nexus, Star Sand Island, The First Descendant, Indica, Recore, Final Fantasy II, Dave the Diver. The list goes on. So today I want to say something that feels almost illegal in gaming culture. It's okay if you don't finish games. Games don't need to be finished to matter. They need to be felt. Somewhere along the way, finishing a game became a moral obligation. Credits roll equals success. Unfinished save file equals failure, right? We talk about backlogs like they're debts. We say things like, I really should finish that, as if the game is disappointed in us or something like that. But here's the thing. Games are not homework. They're not productivity tools. And they definitely aren't a checklist for self-worth. They're experiences, right guys? And experiences don't have to be completed to be meaningful. I've quit games halfway through that I loved. Not because they were bad, not because I was bored, but because my life changed. My mood changed. I changed. I will say that I always circle back to these games from time to time, but I don't let them feel like it's something I have to. Sometimes I just got what I needed from them, and instead of feeling satisfied, I felt guilty. Like I had failed the game, which is wild when you think about it, because the game itself doesn't have feelings. It doesn't judge you. Take Expedition 33 for example. I started the game on release, played for 10 hours, and I haven't touched it since. Not because it was bad or I was bored, but because my life changed. I changed. I am a very emotional person. That's also why I love video games. Because I feel the characters, the environment, the story. And because I am very in touch with my emotions, I have struggled throughout my years with heartbreak. And Expedition 33 was so damn good that I cried my eyes out when Sophie died in the Gommage at the beginning of the game. That game made me relive my heartbreaks all over again, through a cutscene. That's how good that game is. And relax, my exes hasn't died or anything, but I am talking about loss. Expedition 33's developers understands how to portray loss so well that it made me relive what my heartbreaks were, and it kinda broke me. So for me, Expedition 33 is a pretty heavy game to go through, emotionally. I will finish the game. I will probably stream it live here on the YouTube channel, but I have to be in the right mood and mindset. So, okay, enough of that tangent. Back to the video. So, we don't do this with other types of art. You don't feel ashamed for not rewatching a movie or a TV series to the end if you're tired. You don't force yourself to finish a book during a bad mental stretch just to prove something. But with games, We treat the ending like it's the only thing that matters, as if the journey somehow doesn't count unless the credits roll. But let me ask you this. If a game gave you 10 incredible hours, made you think, made you feel, made you escape, relax, reflect, did it really fail just because you didn't see hour 48? A lot of this pressure comes from how we talk about games online, I think. Completion percentages, achievements, platinum trophies. Did you finish it though? Did you finish it though? And don't get me wrong, finishing games is awesome. Completionism can be deeply satisfying, but it's not the only valid way to play. Some people finish games, some people savor moments, some people dip in, take what they need, and leave. All of those are real gamers. Sometimes not finishing a game is actually healthy. Forcing yourself to push through when you're tired, stressed, or burnt out doesn't make you disciplined. It makes gaming feel like work. And the moment play starts feeling like obligation, something important has already been lost. Quitting doesn't mean you gave up. Sometimes it means you listen to yourself. So if you got an RPG stuck at 40%, a masterpiece everyone loves that just didn't click for you, or a game you swear you'll get back to someday, you're fine. You're fine. You didn't miss the point. You for sure didn't waste your time as long as you enjoyed the time you spent. You played until the experience stopped serving you, and that's allowed. Games don't need to be finished to matter. They need to be felt. And if a game gave you something, comfort, excitement, distraction, inspiration, then it already did its job, right? And if the credits rolled, even if the credits never rolled, it's okay. I'm genuinely curious, guys. What's a game you didn't finish, but still think about? Let me know in the comments. And if this video made you feel even a little bit less guilty about your backlog, then I'm happy you clicked this video. Take care of yourself, and also, as always, I'll see you in the next one.